So, bonjour à tous. Good morning for everybody. My name is Brigitta Kürtösi from Hungary, from Budapest, and I would like to share with you some of my works on mosaics, on conservation and restoration of mosaics from this period, the Art Nouveau period, which is really important in the Hungarian art history. First of all, I would like to introduce you our important mosaic artist, whose name is Miksa Roth. He was also a glass artist. Also, his family dealt with the glass materials, and after the first, really first 10 years or 15 years of the 20th century, he worked mainly on mosaics. I mean mosaics which are on not only on facades of buildings of this kind of Art Nouveau architecture, what is the main topic of this conference, but also indoor mosaics, and also a kind of semi situation when you will see some examples also about this. Miksa Roth was a famous person in his era because he could work together with a lot of important artists from Hungary, and also with a lot of important architects. You will see some buildings and some decorations made by his workshop and himself. First of all, I would like to show you the difference in the mosaic technology, which is really important to know. In the historical times, in the ancient times, the mosaicists made the mosaics by direct technique, which you can see on the first picture here. But in the modern era, the technology changed, and the mosaicists made the mosaics in studio, not on the scaffolding directly. And the name of this technology is the so-called indirect technique. The difference is well visible because when the mosaicists work directly on the scaffolding and put the tesserae directly on the mortar, it's really different. Then when the mosaicist made a kind of flat surface, the indirect technique means that the surface of the mosaic is on the back side, so it is possible to create a very flat surface, which is really not the same effect as you can see. Some words about the ethics. As all of you know, about the Venice Charter and also the Turin Declaration is really important concerning the restoration conservation habits. First of all, the authenticity and the reversibility are the main subjects. But after the time, and also thanks to the Turin Declaration, it is also important to see other aspects as well. And I really would like to emphasize that in the conservation of mosaics, there is a really different point of view concerning concerning the archaeological finds and the monument decorations like the modern era mosaics, as you see, because this is really different how the conservator must treat or must work with them. As all of you, of course, knows about the topics of these mosaics, the artists designed a lot of motifs and patterns about mainly legends or myths, and also other symbols which are really special for this era, as you can see, and again some important points which the conservator must think about when work on these artworks. It's really important to see the relation of the geographical setting, also to emphasize the specialties of the artworks concerning the materials and also the topics. And during the treatments, it's really important to have the conservator have those skills, those knowledge about the original technique, which is really crucial. As I mentioned before, there are indoor, outdoor, and also underground examples for buildings with mosaic decorations, and it is really important to know as much as possible about the original materials, the original mortars and the glass materials, the tesserae, and try to find the mostly compatible way to work with these artifacts, these artworks. Also thinking to the age value, the historic value, the artistic value, and the symbolic value of these mosaics. And beside the authenticity, also the compatibility, it's really important, and the restorability, which is really the most important thing among the conservators. The first place what I would like to show you is in Budapest, the Liszt Ferenc Music Academy foyer with a fountain, with a mosaic decoration made by Mick Charot and his workshop. And here you can see some photos about the bedding mortar of these glass mosaic, which is a really special example because the workshop made a lot of experiment on these mortars to be able to use the best mixture for each purposes. Here, for example, they mixed the glass splinters into the mortar, not only because of the glittering effect, but also the chemical content of the glass splinters could help the setting of the mortar. Here you can see some other types of mortars of the Roth workshop. You can see not only grayish-hued plasters they used, but they often worked with colored mortars as well. Another example, what I would like to show you here, it's from a cemetery with some domes decorated with glass mosaics, also came from the workshop of Mick Charot. And you can see that the conservators also can meet several problems, just like the salt contaminations of the original materials. Also, the building materials can cause problems, as here in this case you can see. We have to examine these properties to find the best way how to solve them. Here you can see the effect of one of the most damageable water-soluble salt, the thenardite, which is really able to change a bit in volume, and that is why it is really hard to work with these problems. Or you can see this example, which is a little bit different, and this is in an indoor situation in the Music Academy foyer. You can see, if you can come one day to Budapest, this gargoyle, which was made of seashells. And here also we had to think about a lot of important and interesting questions: what to do, how to restore, how to show the people again the situation and the looking of this piece of art. What should we do with the missing pieces, the broken pieces, and how to integrate these losses visually? You can see on the slide what we thought to use, and also here some close-up image about the work. In this case, also I used not original, but the species of the seashells, and also some other completions, like here you can see on this slide which pieces was completed and how. And also you can see some examples about the retouching and the completion of the missing pieces, or also here before and after photos of the piece. I show you this because to demonstrate how important in this case to see the artwork in its entity. In this case, the fragmentary version is not the best choice. Or also here you can see some broken glass tesserae. Again, in this case, it was the choice to complete the shape, the broken shape of the material, and to retouch them, and not to change the whole piece for a new one. Another important building from this period is from Marosvásárhely, which is now in Romania. This cultural palace is a really important building of this Art Nouveau period, and also from the works of Charot and his workshop. And just beside that building, there is another important building from the same workshop. And you can see on the slide that before restoration, some parts of the mosaics are overpainted, and these pieces wait for the future restoration. Some more pictures from this building and from the restoration conservation processes. Also, again, you can see the mortar structure of the Roth workshop, and some slides about the completions. Also here, when a larger missing piece was in work, we could reconstruct these pieces with original and also with new glass tesserae, as you can see on the slide. And you can see here how the indirect technique can work when we put the tesserae upside down. And you can see here the back side of the mosaic and the visible surface of the mosaic, which is typical for this Art Nouveau era. Here you can see the process of the mounting of these missing parts, and here you can see the result of our restoration work. Again, from this building, some other details. You can see that in the middle there are some original cartoons of the artist, what we could use when the reconstructed part of the signature was created. Here you can see again some details. And I really would like to share with you an event which was just held in October in Budapest. This was the 6th meeting of C Mosaics community. C Mosaics means Southeastern Europe Mosaics, which was a small group at the beginning, and after it grows and grows. And now we could manage to have our 6th conference in my university in Budapest, and I would like to show you some photos of this event, which was really important for us because this was the first case when the topic was about the modern era mosaics and the conservation of the modern era mosaics, which is really important and rare. Because previously always the ancient, the Roman and the medieval mosaics was on screen. So this event was for all of us really useful. 15 countries, so the colleagues from 15 countries were attended on this event, and here you can see a short video, which is the premiere of this video. I got it just yesterday, so please have a look on it. Az eseményünk a 6. összejövetele volt a C Mosaics közösségnek. Itt most adta magát a lehetőség arra, hogyha Budapesten sikerül egy ilyen összejövetelt megszervezni, akkor már nyissunk a modern irányába, és hát ezek között az épületek között, ezek között a munkák között élünk. Nagyon fontos tudatában lenni az értéküknek, és mindannak, ami a fenntartásukat, a jövőnek való megőrzésüket segítheti.
First time that we are dealing with these mosaics, because before the accent was more on antique mosaics or Roman mosaics mostly. So it is very new opportunity and very nice one.
When I discovered sea mosaic, I discovered this part of the world, the east part of Europe. I discovered a lot of friends and a lot of colleagues. So now in the last 10 years, the meeting every 2 or 3 years, and this is very, very good to improve the work, especially in this area.
We appreciate a lot of the different questions inside those meetings, which are talking about restoration, also with conservation, and also today we see some very modern creation with mosaics.
Our presentation with Balkan Heritage Foundation, which I collaborated in the last 5 years, regards the socialist period of mosaics in Bulgaria, a research about the heritage of that period, starting from Moscow. After that, we went in Ukraine. We tried to improve this kind of work because this part of the heritage was forgotten for the change of the political situation. Like in Italy, we had the same problem with the fascist period, and we started in the 80s to try to conserve that heritage.
Prima di tutto ringraziamo l'Accademia di Belle Arti di Budapest per questo invito molto importante. Per noi importante perché poi possiamo presentare i lavori, per quanto mi riguarda, negli ultimi 43 anni di operato, sia nel settore del restauro che del mosaico contemporaneo. Lo ritrovo chiaramente importante perché il mosaico diventa esperienza anche di confronto. Sono 43 anni che faccio questo lavoro e quindi c'è sempre da imparare. C'è da imparare, quindi osservare, capire anche come i miei colleghi si muovono e quali problematiche e come le affrontano, insomma.
We are very happy to learn something new and to see the beautiful mosaics from Budapest and to be able to explore this sort of heritage and also to connect with other colleagues from the Central Europe and to make this network spread further than it was initially imagined.
So thank you very much for your attention.